love what we doing, ain't nowhere around. Started from the ground, always gotta hold it down. Now they think they got it, cause they sign up on a data. But there's only so much money in the year that is allotted. Plus you probably don't even know how it is divided.
What's up, people of YouTube? This is Troll here, bringing you guys another Call of Duty Black Ops 3 video to my channel today. And I would like to talk about if gaming accessories are a necessity. So I personally own quite a few different gaming accessories. And gaming accessories can be a wide variety of things. It can go from straight up monitors, because if you don't know, monitors have a faster response time, which therefore means that it is more helpful when playing games like Call of Duty, especially on a very serious level, than something like a 50-inch flat screen TV. So I play Call of Duty on a monitor. I use Kontrol Freeks, I use Astros, and I use a Scuf controller. Those are the 4 or 5 things that I use the most. And at one point in time, I used gunner glasses, which, by the way, I still think are useful. I paid $80 for mine, something like that. They're not $80 useful. They're about $30 to $50 useful. But gunner glasses they're really cool if you spend long nights, day after day, playing Call of Duty, or staring at a computer screen where it makes your eyes tired, it makes your body tired, and you just don't get as much done. So wearing gunners is really helpful for that. And it's not something that I use anymore because I don't play as much, but I would definitely recommend them for somebody who's interested in them. But anyways, the purpose of the video is just to talk about how important are gaming accessories. Is it something you need to be good? I wouldn't say so necessarily. Does it make you a weak player? That's something that I've always kind of heard people talk about. You know, there are some people out there who like to brag. Oh, I don't use a headset. Oh, I don't use a Scuf controller. Oh, I don't use Kontrol Freeks. I use the stuff you get out of the box. That's all I need to be good. I think that people who are good at using a Scuf controller are also extremely good at using a regular controller, because you start with that. I think that being able to use a Scuf controller takes a certain amount of skill in and of itself, and not necessarily skill, I should say, but it takes time to get used to. You have to really learn how to use it. I bought my first Scuf in Black Ops 2, I think, the end of Black Ops 2, and I used it all the way through Ghosts on the 360, and then I didn't have a Scuf until the last part of Advanced Warfare on the PS4. But the 360 or the Scuf controller, I didn't get used to using it until almost the end of Ghosts. That was when I was really good with it. And so learning how to use a Scuf is very, very effective. It's very useful. As you're watching this gameplay in the background here on some knockout gameplay, the map knockout in the new DLC, you can see that I use the jumping a lot. It's very useful. I don't have to take my thumbs off the joysticks to push X to jump up in the air, and I can always aim and hit people. And speaking of aiming, let's transition over to Kontrol Freeks. So when I'm playing Call of Duty, when I played Call of Duty back in Call of Duty Ghosts, my accuracy was horrible. Especially with SMGs. I had really good accuracy I had decent accuracy with assault rifles, is about average, but my accuracy with SMGs was just not there. And now with almost everything, actually I'm pretty sure every weapon in the game has above a 20% accuracy for me. And I think that's really good by comparison, because I used to have 16% accuracy, 18% accuracy, and the guns that I do bad with are 20% accuracy, 22% accuracy in Black Ops 3, where in other games the guns that I did bad with I had 13% accuracy. It's just it just brings another level. It's not something that you overnight notice. It just doesn't work like that. But over time, 2-3 years of using Kontrol Freeks, and my accuracy is so much better. I wonder what my accuracy is going to be like in another 2 years. If I go into my stats and I look at the one that I think that I have the highest accuracy with is the M8A7, and I have a 29% accuracy with an assault rifle, and that's absolutely crazy, guys. And I'm really glad that I use Kontrol Freeks. I think that those, aside from a headset, which I'll talk about here in a moment, I think that Kontrol Freeks, Scuf, and a headset are the 3 most crucial components to having a good setup. And do I think that they're necessary in being good? No, I don't. But I think that not using them because you want to be better than somebody by using a regular controller is just plain stupid, because you're putting yourself at a disadvantage. If you get really good with by using a regular controller and not using a headset, which I'll talk about in a second, then what you just did is you just made yourself good for nothing. Like you could have done all of those things while having those abilities, while having that equipment, and being that much better. So I mean, to people out there who are like, I'm gonna use a regular controller, I'm gonna use my TV speakers, and I'm not gonna put anything on my joysticks, and I'm gonna be pro. Well, good for you, man. But if you bought these things, if you know took in total probably about $600, and you went out and bought all of these things that you need to be really good, you can be as good as you were with a regular controller and then some. And you can do it in about a year's time once you get to know everything, rather than doing it for multiple years with a regular controller. It just doesn't make sense. It's just like, I want my car to work well, but I'm gonna make my car work well without putting oil in it. It's just stupid. It's not a good idea. You might as well just go the extra mile. But headsets are the last thing that I wanted to talk about. I think that headsets are the most crucial, especially if you like to really try hard. So if you like to play S&D a lot, headsets I think are extremely important for that, because you can hear people's footsteps. Also has to do with the game, because some games release and they don't make it that easy to hear footsteps. But you know, either way, I think that the headset is probably the most useful one. My current living situation, a lot of the time I don't use both ear cups, which kind of sounds like a waste, but it won't always be that way. Get out of this corner. Yeah, that's right. But you don't, if you use a headset, it just gives you a higher level of being able to tell where enemies are coming from and where they're at and stuff. So I would always recommend that as well. Overall, are gaming accessories needed? No, they're not. But is it smart to get them? Yes. Some people just can't afford them, and that's completely understandable. But to those who can't, I'm sorry. Anyways, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Twitter and Facebook links will be down in the description as always. Please remember to like and subscribe. It really helps me out, helps me grow, gets my channel out there. Can we get 5 likes on this video? That would be dope. I would really like that. The video sequence is going to be one of the last videos that I made, and deuces.